So this past weekend, I ended up going to Nungambakkam, which I'm sure if you're from here, you're quite familiar with. It's known for a lot of great, not only restaurants, cafes, but a lot of also great shopping places. I think there are a couple of bars there as well. I ended up going to two places this past weekend. I went to Sandy's Chocolate Laboratory, and the second one was the Belgian Waffle. Back in my college days, which was probably about 5 to 6 years ago, yeah, it's been a while. So my college friends and I used to land up here quite often. This was one of the first, I think, places that I really checked out. And when we landed up there, there really weren't that many people in there. So over the past several years, there's a lot of other places that have come up in Chennai. So this place isn't as popular, but there are still a couple of good desserts that you can check out for old time's sake. So what we ended up trying at Sandy's were 3 different items. One was the Millionaire's Cheesecake, the second was the Nutella Tiramisu, and the third was the Can't Make Up My Mind Cheesecake. The one that I did enjoy and the one that I ended up having was the Millionaire's Cheesecake. So basically what that is it comes in sort of a shot glass, and it is in the form of a cheesecake but just within the glass. So you have a layer of chocolate and the cheesecake element of it, and the crust, the breadcrumbs basically at the very bottom. So it's definitely rich, and you know, in fact you could share it with like another person if you're not really much of a chocolate heavy person. I literally felt like I stuffed like 500 calories just having that, but again, I would say just the consistency of the cream on top, like the cheesecake cream, was sticky. It was weirdly sticky, and it wasn't just smooth and melting in my mouth like the way it's supposed to, and that's something that bothers me if cheesecake doesn't melt in your mouth. Although I did enjoy this one, I would have to give this a 4 out of 5. My friend had the Nutella Tiramisu, which I didn't end up having the whole thing, but I did taste it. It's a lot of Nutella, so if you're really into the flavor of Nutella, then this is perfect for you, and it's extremely sweet. So it's really not for me. I did just have a taste of it. I didn't have the whole thing, so I can't comment too much on it. So, you know, as the name suggests, can't make up your mind. It sounds like the perfect dessert when you just don't know what the heck to have. This particular dessert consists of a combination of all your favorite desserts, everything from brownies, cookies, to ice cream and cheesecake. So the cake itself is in the form of a cheesecake, and it's basically combined with the brownie and a cookie crumble layer as well. Unfortunately, I was very disappointed with this. The consistency of the cheesecake was way too thick and didn't really melt in your mouth the way cheesecake is supposed to, and it wasn't as rich as I really would have liked it to have been. Also, the portion size was really small considering this is like a combination of 3 different kinds of sweets. So I was really not that impressed with this dessert at all. Unfortunately, I think I would give this like maybe a 3 out of 5. But for chocolate lovers, I would definitely recommend the Millionaire's Cheesecake. It's quite in the interior of Wallace Green Road, so it's not directly on the road, but you kind of have to go towards the back side and walk a little bit, and the actual address I think is Wallace Green Road, so you can Google that and see for yourself. At Sandy's, I really do enjoy the ambience. It's very spacious, it's well lit, there are a bunch of different seating options you have. So the ambience for me would be a 5 out of 5. The service could be a little bit faster. I'm not complaining too much, but considering, you know, I've been going there for quite some time, the service has been kind of mediocre in comparison to other places that I have been to. So I would give the service 4 out of 5. The price points, I would also give the price points 4 out of 5. Expensive is pretty reasonable, especially when it comes to some of the dessert options, heavier dessert options like cheesecakes, etc., etc. So considering the quality, I feel like the price points could be a little lower, but then again, I'm not complaining. And so basically there you have it, and I hope this helps you a little bit if you live in Chennai or are planning to visit Chennai, to know which places to check out if you're having sort of a sweet craving. If you are a subscriber here in Chennai, I am planning to do sort of a meetup that involves you being in a video, so sort of like a video collaborative meetup in Chennai. If you want to be a part of that, stay tuned on my social media, my Instagram. You can follow me at that global Daisy. That's where I put in a lot of my updates. You know, I'll end up doing it if I get enough people, basically. So that is why I'm letting you all know ahead of time. But when and where and more details about that meetup will be up on my Instagram. So do make sure to follow me and stay subscribed and turn on the notifications for new videos on Saturdays. That's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Your Global Daisy signing off. Until next time.